Yeah, yeah. The world is so small till it ain't.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Boarding Pass. But this is a table talk, podcast, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to be answering some of the questions that incoming juniors sent, and also just talking about advice for next year and reviewing junior year this year. Right now we only have two people, me and Deline. Let me pull up the questions, baby, because she already got them pulled up. Okay, which one should we answer first?
I'm gonna start from the first person who commented first. Okay, so the first question is, are there any positions for juniors in NSBE or just general club information about NSBE's colors, BSU?
Oh, okay. So regarding NSBE and the juniors in NSBE, so we do have like a junior leader position, and like honestly you'll find out a lot more about that during when the school year actually starts. I feel like club stuff, it's definitely timed out decently to where like you're gonna be introduced to the club and then you'll start learning about leadership. But yes, there is a junior leadership position, and that's the junior leader, and I will be NSBE VP next year, so I'll be helping with that whole situation. And then regarding like colors, BSU, again, there will be interest meetings at the beginning of the year, and then it'll kind of build up.
The next question is, what are some ways that you manage stress and maintain a good mental health? I'll go first. Some ways that I manage stress is by honestly just taking a break. Maybe take a nap sometimes, because you really need sleep, especially here. Maybe you really need sleep. But it just depends on how you manage your time and how you handle your business. But honestly, just maybe go outside, go touch grass. Definitely do not lock yourself up in your room. Go socialize, go talk to people, go touch grass, go to Ninth Street. Yeah.
Touching on that, time management is really big here. I feel like the first few weeks of being here, I was like, oh my gosh, 10 assignments in 1 week, what the heck is this? But I promise you, it's not that much. You'll decent, quickly in the year, you'll get acclimated to it, and if you do your assignments on time, it won't be that stressful. So what I mean is that if something's due on Friday, baby, don't do it on Friday, okay? I used to be that way where it's if it's due that day, I'm gonna do it that day. No, you're gonna be played in the face. Do it 2 days before. Do it to where you can ask questions about it. That's honestly regarding assignments, that's how you can stay on top of things. But also managing stress, mental health, you need to block out times to again take a nap. I be taking at least 1-2 naps a day,
even 20-minute naps,
20-minute naps, baby, in between classes, lunchtime, whatever. A nap will do. Literally just taking a walk around campus, going out. Please go outside, touch grass. You can, it's not so overwhelming to hear where you're gonna be in a bad state, but you do want to be outside and talk to other people. And so you definitely want to have some time where you can just relax, find something that you like to do, whether it be sleeping, reading, I don't know, connecting with God, just finding that time to focus on yourself. I think it's manageable. So
the next question is, what's the best places to eat or best place to eat? There's a lot. There's a lot. Low key, in Ninth Street, my favorite one is probably Wheat. I really like Wheat. Then there was this other one where we got
yes, I forgot what
we went there once.
It was all the way at the end of Ninth Street. It was a new restaurant. I forgot. It starts with a T. Something. Low key, I'm gonna look it up.
And Wheat is,
it was really
people
good.
Really be hating on Wheat for real, but Wheat is good.
Cause some people say it's really pricey and not worth it, but they give you pretty big portions. You will have leftovers. And
then another place to not really necessarily eat, but drinks. We really like Moji.
It's TSAOCHA Durham. I think it's Socha.
Yeah,
something like that. I may have butchered the name. I apologize.
We like boba. Oh my gosh, Moji tea is really good. It's just a tad bit pricey than Quickly's or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people here Quickly's. So there's a boba club here, and it's sponsored by Quickly's kind of. So do that. I like Moji because it's
Moji,
really close.
Yeah.
But Quickly's is also, I would say, pretty good. So it depends on what you want and what you're. For other parts of 9th Street, I like Bonds. Bonds is pretty good. It's very cheap. It's very cheap. I'm telling you, you can get a whole box whatever to go box, and it'll be like $8. Like very affordable. I like Playa. Playa is really good. I don't go there often, but it's definitely like a good refresher. They love Jamba Juice.
Oh, I was getting ready to say that. I love Jamba Juice so much. If you go, try the Mango Go-Go.
Mango Go-Go.
Mango Go-Go. It's top tier. And then there's like this mango dragon fruit. It's really good. I don't know the name.
There's like other spots that like I rarely go to, but like there's this like Mediterranean place.
Yeah, there's like a lot.
There's a
of
hot pot
options.
place which we're yet to go to. Oh wait, there's this ramen place at the end. It's really good, especially during like fall and like winter. I forgot the name of it, but like it's very good. So I feel like honestly, just like all the places on 9th Street are a good place to go to. And then, like, if you're talking, like, all together in Durham, then, like, downtown area, there's this Thai place, like, Thai at Main Street. That's really good. Zwelly's is pretty good. Fondue Lupita. We love Fondue Lupita, baby. Fondue Lupita. Hate to see us coming. So, yeah, there's a lot of options. And
next question is there ever any drama?
Yeah. Next.
I feel like obviously it's gonna be drama. Like we're still in high school, so like
yeah, but like it's not.
Like, it's not
actual
like
drama. It's not like
yeah.
I'm the queen of the school. Yeah. Like even just saying that sounds
I feel like
stupid.
Nobody has time.
No one has time, baby. Work on your project, your research, baby. You don't got time for drama. So like that question, not really.
Next question is, what is the hardest aspect academically?
I can go first. I think first semester, it's definitely just like getting adjusted to science and math because you're an incoming junior. Like, what the heck? I'm away from home. Second semester, it's definitely like managing like all the classes you have, because personally I have more classes I have this semester than last semester, and it's a lot to manage because it's like you can't go to all the office hours and you can't like necessarily put 100 into every single class. So like trying to like find an even balance, I would say, is difficult, but it is achievable. Balancing the amount of classes that you have, especially if you have stuff outside of school. I know that like earlier this semester was like the NESB convention, and that kind of like threw things off a little bit because it's like we were gone for a week, and baby, a week here is like a month at a regular school. Yeah, I think it's just the main thing of like communicating with your teachers about where you're at and like trying to find a decent balance for things.
Oh yeah, pretty much like first semester, like it's really hard to like not compare yourself to other people, because I think like at like your old school you're like, you know, top of the class and everything, and then you come here and then you're not, and it's really hard to like you know, like tell yourself, or like it's really hard to like compare yourself, because I think you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing enough, or or you're seeing like all these people doing these crazy stuff. Trust, you are doing enough. It's just like it's the school that we're at where like everybody's like on this like different path than you are, so it's just you know, it's a little, you know, you'll get there.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's
like,
a lot. And but comparison is the thief of joy. Heavy on like people's situations at their past schools are completely different. I know at my past school, the classes offered here don't even touch what was offered at my last school. Like, it's coming here and everyone's like, oh, I already took this class and da 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 da. It's a lot at first, but like again, like you literally cannot compare yourself to people who had the opportunity before you. You need to focus on yourself and doing the best in the classes that you're in, and building a relationship with your teachers and like finding that balance. But don't compare yourself to other people ever, because then it turns into like, I feel like everything that you do here, you need to have a passion for it in some way. Obviously, some things you may have, you may like more than others, but like you should have a reason for like everything that you do. So if you don't, then you might want to rethink why you're doing it, because then it turns into like, am I just doing this for a resume? Am I doing this because like everyone's doing it? But like, if you have an interest in it, of course, go for it. But if it's just like a sort of like, oh, I have to do this extracurricular because everyone else is doing this, that, and the third, and they won this competition, don't do that to yourself, because at the end of the day, you want to be enjoying everything that you're doing. So
yeah, and like you'd rather do something that you're passionate about and not like 5 different things and you don't even like care about it for real. Because like colleges are, if they see 5 things, you're like, you know, like, are you really like interested in all those 5 things? Like, you'd rather have like 1 or 2 things that you're like doing a lot in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. And then the next question is, can we loft our beds?
Yes, you can loft your beds. You You can loft your beds.
Yeah. And the ceilings are not
high enough to loft.
So like if you loft your
that's the question you can ask your CC, your community coordinator. You're gonna find that out in the beginning of the year. But I think you can loft your beds.
And then the next question is, besides free, how is the PFM food? It changes every single day.
Baby, it changes. I remember in the beginning of the year, the seniors, because the food was actually pretty good in the beginning, and the seniors were like, "Oh, they're tricking you. It's gonna be bad in 2 weeks." I'm like, no. Yeah. But honestly, like, PFM is dragged more than it needs to be because you're gonna find something to eat. I feel like there's the salad bar, sandwich bar, pizza area, vegetarian line, and then regular line. Regular line, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it's like really good. They got pasta. They got, and then sometimes it's like fish Friday and pork loin, and it's like, what's going on? So, it's definitely a hit or miss. But like, if you don't like that, baby, you gonna find something else. You gonna find pizza, salad bar, and like cereal. Like even in that case, but also there's a lot of people here who meal prep. I was surprised by that, but there are.
You definitely have a lot of options.
If you're really hungry, you'll eat it. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, if you're really hungry.
Because it's not bad to where it's like disgusting. Okay.
Yeah,
like, none of the food here.
Eat it. Like if the main like line isn't good, you have pizza. You have the vegetarian line.
Yeah, you have salad. Like
maybe eat the salad.
You got a sandwich. Like eat the
salad.
Eat the salad. Like if you're really hungry, like you'll eat. Like I feel like it's not PFM food is never prison food.
Yeah,
I think
it's never
that's the main answer to that question. Like you're gonna. It's not necessarily like luxury, but it's not bad either. So
yeah, lunch is like mainly good. I would say like lunch is better than like dinner. Then breakfast is the same thing every single day.
Every
like
single
eggs,
day.
Hash browns. And the only thing that like switches up is just like sometimes they'll have like the biscuits,
French
and
toast.
Some other times have French toast,
and pancakes.
Other times have pancakes.
Yeah.
And then sometimes fruits. Sometimes the fruit is fresh. Sometimes
it's like canned and so hit or miss.
Yeah,
hit or miss.
definitely.
But I will say there's always the waffle machine, and the waffle is really good.
That.
Yeah, the waffle is pretty good.
Don't keep it in for 2 minutes though. You're gonna burn it.
Yeah, don't do it the whole time, but it's gonna be crunchy. And you'll be like, what?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
There's an ice cream machine. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't.
It's just a little.
Yeah. So yeah, but for breakfast, I will say that you might want to like buy some stuff from the grocery store of like a granola bar, yogurt, things like that, because the breakfast here, specifically like the scrambled eggs, like they be getting that stuff out of a bag. I'm pretty sure. Okay,
it's
like
it's the powdered.
Yeah,
and then, like,
or something. Like it's not actual eggs unless you get boiled eggs. The boiled eggs are better because you can't really fake boiled eggs.
Yeah.
But then like the sausage is really salty. So like I think that's another
Don't
thing
get
here.
The sausage, isn't it?
The breakfast can get you, baby. You don't want to be eating like too much of the breakfast every day because it's a lot of salt. And like from experience, like it can actually like hurt your stomach. But like lunch and dinner, I would say it's pretty good. I would say it's pretty decent. And yeah, you can always meal prep. There are people who meal prep here, and I have a lot of respect for them. I tried meal prep in like the first few weeks, and then I gave up. But if you have that in you, baby, go ahead and do it.
Dinner is not bad. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not.
Oh, it was. First semester was really long. Second semester goes by so fast. Like literally, blink of an eye, you're gone. Blink of an eye and you're gone. Like
blink up an eye. Oh my gosh! After the Nesby trip, it was just a run to the end.
No, actually, like it's just a lot. Okay, wait. School events, we usually have a lot, and then we have happy half, but it dies down. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does.
I guess
happy half was really fun first semester.
Yeah, it was.
But like the culture was low-key crazy because why were we trying to turn in our stuff by 9:30 so we can make happy half?
So we can make
it's never that serious.
Yeah.
The whole time we would get there and like
it was really fun because like I remember people had their little cameras and then we took pictures.
Oh, that era.
Happy half. Yeah, it was fun. And you know, it was like still kind of like warm outside. It
wasn't,
like
when like the summer season was still.
Once it started getting cold, maybe everybody was inside.
Literally.
And what else? Oh, we also have hall events.
Okay, yeah. Hall events, They're honestly fun because they have food incorporated, so that's the fun part.
There's like pancake night,
pancake grilled cheese night, s'mores night. S'mores night is so fun. I love s'mores. I love s'mores campfire. Kiki Waka is what it's giving.
I definitely recommend to go to some hall events.
Yeah.
Like, don't just
yeah. And you wanna like hang out with your hall, you know.
Yeah. Oh, actually, like, please try and get close to your hall
a little bit. Like, just say hey.
Yeah.
Hall events can be definitely fun, and you can meet other people. Another thing is, do not be stressed to like meet everyone the first semester. There are people here that I literally didn't even meet till second semester, baby. It's literally just a time process. You don't need to make your whole friend group in the first month, okay? Like, you're gonna meet a lot of people. They're gonna be really cool. You're gonna meet people in your classes. Like, you're gonna make friends. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about like, I need to do this. Don't come here the first week talking about some. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. I'm gonna be announcing it to people. I'm gonna get these leadership positions. I'm gonna take these classes. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Just okay, because NCSM, you don't know how it is until you're actually like in the classes. You're doing the extracurriculars. Like, I promise you, like, you can find stuff to do and you can figure out your whole plan for like how you want to present yourself to colleges. It takes time. You don't have to have that planned out in the first week. So if you don't really have a clue on what you want to do, that's what club fair is for. That's what the interest meetings are for. Like,
take the first semester to like get acclimated.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You know, meet people and everything. Like, I feel like worry about like leadership positions, college, and everything else, like closer to second semester.
Yeah,
like a little closer to second semester, because like first semester, like early first semester, you don't want to be stressing about all of that, like, because like classes already is going to be a lot because you're not used to like having, you know, more challenging classes. Like at my old school, we just took like 4 classes, and then,
I think so too.
Like, 4
and
high
then you get here
classes,
and you're taking 6, 7, huh?
Yeah, so
whoa.
Definitely, and mind you, it's not just classes that you have. It's also like clubs, and if you're doing sports, and it's also
like they. Like, this school obviously has so many opportunities, but like they do take advantage of the fact that we live here. Okay, like you will be having like practices at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock p.m. because we literally live on campus. Club so then meetings. it's like a club meeting 9 to 10, and then check is at 10, and it's like, oh, what the club meeting 9 to 10. So like they do take advantage of your time here, so be mindful of that.
Very demure, very mindful.
But I would say like.
Not that bad. I feel like a lot, well, even me, like before I came here, I was definitely scared about like the workload and like being able to like manage it and everything.
Yeah.
And it is like hard. Well, it's not even that bad. It's really not even that bad as people like make it seem.
Yeah, I think it it really just depends on like the person, and I think for a majority of people, like, you're gonna like find your system. It's not like I don't think there's ever been a time where like I genuinely feel like I can't like finish any of my work. Like, definitely things feel overwhelming and like, oh my gosh, but like it's never like a point of like I can't turn anything in because I like. And
teachers here are very, very understanding.
Get that extension.
They are very get that extension. Like, if you just ask for an extension, they'll give it to you.
Email them.
Like, I've asked for an extension, they gave me one extra week. Like, they will give you extension.
Communication, literally just communication.
Yeah, and mind you, don't be asking them for extensions the day the assignment is due.
Ooh,
it's 9:30. You're like, can I get an
assignment due at 10? Can I get an extension?
No,
what?
You're not gonna get that extension.
You think that teacher's sitting there looking at their email at 9:30 p.m.? Don't do that.
I feel like that's so disrespectful to the teacher, because like you have this whole time.
At this whole time. So like, literally, like, do not be scared to ask questions and ask for help, because if you ask early on, those teachers, they love it. They love it. And like, that's how you build teacher relationships. It's like asking questions, asking for help, this, that, and the third. The teachers here eat that up. Okay, baby, take advantage of that, and like that also will help your grade. That'll help you build your relationship with your teacher. It's a win-win situation, baby. So just do it.
And also talk to other seniors. Ask other seniors. Like, honestly, if you need help, they're gonna help you. Like, they're gonna tell you where to go. They're gonna tell you, especially beginning of the year, baby. You're gonna be lost,
bro. Literally, like even second semester, I didn't know where a classroom was, and I asked my friend. I was like, hey, you took this class last year. Where was it at? Because like sometimes like you don't take the class, like you like don't know that part of the school. So like just literally ask people stuff. I promise you, everyone is understanding. Like, people here are very understanding. If you ask them a simple question or whatever, like they won't care. Just just feel free to ask.
And also another thing you're gonna have to get ready for is the acronyms. They have like a lot of acronyms here. PFM, ETC, just
Blobby, which I guess isn't really an acronym, but it's like Brian Lobby's Blobby. When I heard that, I was like, Blobby, what the?
Blobby, yeah.
What are we talking about, Blobby? But yeah, it's like there's a lot of acronyms, and there's acronyms for the classes. Like American Studies is AMSTUD, Research Experience in Humanities is RexHum, Molecular Genetics is Molgen, Calculus is Calc, and Pre-Calc, and then what else is there?
I don't even know.
There's a lot of acronyms. Like Dev Bio, Neuro, and Nat Phys.
Oh yeah,
like,
I forgot about Nat Phys.
Literally, Orgo. Like there's a lot of acronyms. It's kind of fun though because like there's a certain culture here that like you will understand until you're here, and like all the acronyms and stuff like that, like only a math kid or an NT kid can like understand. So that's kind of fun because it's like we all like kind of like have that mutual like, oh, this is that and that is this. So that's definitely fun. But yeah, but for me, like reviewing junior year, I would say first semester again, like I was overwhelmed. And second semester, like you'll low-key realize that first semester was so much easier than you thought it was. Cause I'm gonna get real here, okay? I'm gonna get real here because first semester, maybe the workload in the beginning of the year, I was like, what the heck is this? And then I got used to it. And then came like the other stuff of like RSci and mentorship, which you don't know what RSci and mentorship is. Like you learn more about it when you get here, but like they're basically like research programs within the school.
Yeah.
And
if you want to do research, I would say like at least start thinking about it.
Yeah.
And just like know what you would like potentially want to do research in, because like you don't want to go there like blank and not knowing like
what you're doing,
because like nobody's gonna tell you like
that's another thing, like
find out for
yeah, because like the RSci like research and sciences, it came out like 2 weeks
before.
Yeah, like they held a meeting, and then I think like after that meeting it was open for 2 weeks, and then we had to turn it in by 12 p.m. like noon of a certain date, and then after that it was like that's essays, and then it's like an interview process. And like yeah, I would definitely say that like obviously you don't have to have it done like right now, but if you really know that research and sciences is something that you want to do, please like have a plan. You don't have to obviously have every single part of your project, but like you want to have a plan and you want to have a genuine reason for it. Like even if something does sound cool, you want to like have like an interest in it. Like I know a lot of people who are in RSci or were in RSci, and their project they're doing is related to a community back home, their culture, like something that their background has like experienced. So like you do want to have like a reason for like why you're doing it, and a genuine interest in it, because I think that's what really matters. Mentorship is like a hit or miss, because a lot of people apply to that. So like not to stress about those programs right now, like you don't have to obviously have to like think so much about it. Like yeah,
so much about mentorship. I think like the most important thing about mentorship is the resume.
Yeah. And
it's not like what you have on your resume. I think it's like mostly like formatting, like resume formatting.
Yeah.
Because like really they tell you like you don't need experience, and you honestly like don't.
You don't really
say like go out there and be doing like
this, that, and the third. Things. You don't have to do
your
that.
Your resume is supposed to be one page. Like it shouldn't.
You can't. So, if you get in 2 pages, baby, you don't be doing all that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They're gonna be like immediately no.
Whoa. Yeah. So I would say, and outside of like mentorship, there's a lot of like extension summer programs here, and yeah. So, but I would say RSci wise, if you're interested in research and sciences, definitely look more into it, because it can be used as an advantage. I would say like this summer for juniors who are watching, like don't stress too much about NTSSM, but do kind of like just like a somewhat idea of like kind of things that you would want to do when you get here, because like I would say like clubs and stuff, I would think a decent amount are like on a website or something like that if you like want to like take a peek. And just like the programs that are offered, you can like look at that over the summer. You don't have to have an exact plan again, but just like having a general idea of what it is good. Just being prepared earlier on is definitely an advantage, because again, everyone here is very accomplished and smart and like has their own unique talents. So you definitely want to like start things early. But yeah, it's not too bad. But anyways, so then outside of that was just like sports, and then sports here aren't that bad, TBH. They're not that bad.
We don't have football. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys don't know that. But
we don't have football, but also like, yeah, we wouldn't have football. I feel like our school we wouldn't have football, baby. They'd be like, why are y'all getting concussions? I don't know who would be on the football team, but we don't have football. But if you do play a sport, it's really not that bad. I did comp cheer at the beginning of the year, first semester, and like it was really fun, and like I would say it was manageable. But obviously other sports like basketball or soccer might be more of a time commitment, so look into that. But I would say doing sports here is manageable, so if you're interested in sports, sign up for sure. It's fun, it's a good way to be active, so definitely do that. But so I did comp cheer, and then clubs honestly first semester aren't that bad. Like they were manageable. I did like colors, choir, Nesby, and then rocketry, so they weren't that bad to manage. Nesby, we start a lot of workshops and clubs and all that stuff like first semester, and then we kind of like go into competitions, but like it's not too bad until second semester, and even then it's not bad. I just mean like more of a time commitment. So like first semester is definitely manageable, so like it's really just about how you look at things, because again, it's all in your head, kind of. Like I feel like I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy, and then second semester I was literally free. I was free. Like literally first semester is not being. It wasn't. But then second semester, baby. Second semester, J-term, we have J-term, which is like a month of like classes that are like either traveling or like just 4-week or 2-week classes. They're fun. You can do like more serious ones that you're interested in, or you can do fun ones. So they're not bad. They're not like really graded like an actual grade, so like they're not that bad. And I think and then after that is when classes actually start. So like because of J-term, our classes are cut really short, so like we have like 2-3 months of classes, and then it's like a run to the end, and it's like whoa, we just started and we're at the end. Like literally I feel like the semester just started. Oh my days. But I would say second semester junior year is tough, but the way that people were like acting like on TikTok and like just in general, I feel like you always hear second semester junior year, like it's the worst time, it's not that bad. I promise you, it's not that bad. Like it's more work, I guess, and more like things you have to manage, but it's not like I was gonna like be too stressed. So I think it's definitely manageable. I think the main thing was just extracurriculars definitely pick up and are a lot more heavy, and then like things like standardized testings. Oh my gosh, if you are a junior watching this right now, study for the SAT and ACT, whatever one you want to take. If you want to take both, do whatever. Study for that this summer. Study for it this summer, because the SAT, ACT, that stuff is not hard unless it's literally just repetition, study, practice. And if you feel like, oh my gosh, it's so much, just open Khan Academy, do a first module, and just like start doing it, baby. It's gonna be annoying at first, but as you start picking it up, you'll get used to it. But if you study the junior year now, you will be at such an advantage, because you want to get standardized testing out of the way. You do, because there's standardized testing like fall semester. So if you study during the summer, you'll have a perfect time to take it during fall. And because like school, it doesn't pick up as much in the beginning of semester, you can literally like score well, not have to worry about it too much. So like use that to your advantage, please, baby. And then like if that's not the case, study during J-term, but like just like start studying.
I would start studying in summer, because J-term, like, you think you're gonna have time,
but you don't. You don't have time. You don't have time.
Sorry.
Yes.
And like also for standardized testing, Khan Academy is good, but like they also have like the practice tests,
which are more realistic. I would say like
do all of those.
Do all of them.
Get through 10. You know,
and then
all of them. Like you can have weekends and then.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be like you have to cram because you have the whole summer. I would say like start off with Khan Academy, because like it definitely gives like a general idea of like what things are, because like some things I was like, I don't even know what these is. But then once you get that general idea, Khan Academy is not difficult enough to like actually imitate what the SAT is. So definitely take those practice tests. And then I would also say another tip, if you want to maximize that score, I sound like a freaking SAT tutor, but look at the questions that you get wrong and review them, because like if you're like taking multiple practice whatever thingies and like you don't like look at least at like what you're getting wrong, it's not really gonna help that much. But if you like look at what you're getting wrong and like kind of practice that, it's gonna help so much. So do that and do that now. Okay, I'm telling you right now, baby, you're gonna be at an advantage if you want to be not worrying too much about that type of stuff when you get here. Do that now. That's a big takeaway. Okay, if you want to get ahead. But yeah, so second semester is like, okay, standardized testing kind of take. I took the SAT May 3rd, and she also did. So it wasn't that bad. I would say like it was good to get it out of the way because that was my first SAT, and like I knew I wanted to take it. But definitely, if you can take it fall semester, do that. And yeah, just also summer program applications. I know that everyone watching in general, if you're a high schooler, like you're thinking about college, you're thinking about your Common App resume, don't stress too much about it. I promise you, like, programs will, like, you'll get opportunities, because there were certain times where I was like, what the heck, like, what am I about to be doing, or like just things like that. But like you'll see, like, there were programs like we did like with Duke, and it was like an advocacy program, and we literally found it from like going to a workshop, or not a workshop, but like a little like thing with Nesby. It was like a community event that we went to, and then like this girl was talking to me about it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then she like sent me a Google form to sign up. So like I'm telling you, like, opportunities like will come up. I think patience is really important here. If the first opportunity you find works, great. If it doesn't, that's completely okay. Like, you'll find stuff. So like, don't worry too much about things like that, because I think again here, comparison is a thief of joy. When like you see other people doing this or that, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get this done, I need to get that done. But like, I think things will honestly work out. Also, since it's just the two of us here, if we have time, we'll get more of our friends to like also answer some questions or just talk about how NCSSM was. But if not, this is the video. So I hope this helps. Obviously, if you want more questions, like you can DM us on Instagram or just like put it in the comments, any questions that you have. But yeah, thanks for listening in to Boarding Pass.
We don't need nothing but today.